Welcome back. Today we're exploring hospitality across Asia, specifically the top 5 countries where women are the heart of welcoming guests. Hospitality isn't just about politeness, it's a deep tradition of making visitors feel at home, and in many cultures, women are the masters of this art. We'll see how these traditions have evolved, what they mean, and how they reflect the values of each society. From serene tea ceremonies in Vietnam to the hearty welcomes of a Mongolian yurt, we'll celebrate the women who ensure no guest feels like a stranger. Ready for a journey into the world's most beautiful welcomes? Let's start with a country renowned for its grace and attention to detail. Here's our first stop. At number 5, we begin in Japan, where hospitality is not just a custom, but a refined art form known as okyaku-sama, treating guests as honored, almost divine visitors. Here, the act of welcoming someone into your home is steeped in centuries of tradition and deep cultural meaning. The woman of the house, or Aang, orchestrates every detail. She is the silent conductor behind the scenes, ensuring that everything from the perfect flower arrangement to the selection of teacups and the preparation of a meal is executed flawlessly. Each element is chosen not just for beauty, but for the message it conveys to the guest. In traditional inns, or ei, female managers and staff are the soul of the experience, anticipating needs, and creating an atmosphere of harmony. Their intuition and attention to detail transform a simple stay into a memorable journey. This isn't subservience, it's a respected, skilled role, passed down through generations. Young women learn from their elders, absorbing the subtle gestures and rituals that define true Japanese hospitality. Even in modern Japan, the spirit of wholehearted hospitality remains strong, whether in a family home or a bustling city shop. The same care and attention are given, whether you're a lifelong friend or a first-time visitor. Preparation for guests is meticulous. The house is spotless, the menu is thoughtfully seasonal, and every element is chosen with care. The host considers the weather, the occasion, and even the guest's preferences, ensuring a truly personalized experience. A summer guest might be served chilled soba, refreshing and light. In winter, a warming nabe pot, hearty and comforting. Every meal is a message of care, a way to express gratitude for the guest's presence. Conversation is guided with grace, ensuring guests feel comfortable and valued. The host listens attentively, steering the mood and flow so that everyone feels at ease. The tea ceremony, often led by women, is the pinnacle of this tradition. Every movement is precise, every gesture meaningful. The ritual is a meditation on respect, beauty, and the fleeting nature of the moment. The host creates a tranquil space, offering a moment of connection and peace. The atmosphere is carefully curated, from the lighting to the scent of tatami, inviting guests to leave their worries at the door. While gender roles are evolving, the association between feminine grace and hospitality is still celebrated. Women are admired for their ability to blend tradition with warmth, making every guest feel cherished. Women are seen as the architects of harmony, turning a simple visit into an unforgettable experience. Their touch transforms ordinary moments into lasting memories. Their skills build bridges of respect and friendship, making guests feel truly honored. A parting gift or a heartfelt bow is more than a gesture, it's a symbol of lasting connection. In Japan, hosting is a revered art, and women are its masters. Their dedication and artistry elevate hospitality to a spiritual practice. That's why Japan earns its place on our list, a country where the quietest details speak the loudest welcome, and where every guest is treated as a treasured part of the story. Next, let's journey to a place where hospitality is all about energy, abundance, and the joy of sharing together. Number 4 is South Korea, where hospitality is vibrant, generous, and deeply communal. Here, sharing a meal is never just about eating, it's about forging bonds, showing care, and celebrating togetherness in every possible way. Central to this is anju, the beloved tradition of serving food with drinks, which transforms even a simple gathering into a lively, unforgettable feast. Anju isn't just a side dish, it's a symbol of welcome, a way to say, "You belong here." The hostess springs into action, filling the table with savory pancakes, spicy rice cakes, fried chicken, and a dazzling array of other dishes. Each plate is chosen with care, reflecting both tradition and the host's desire to delight her guests. This abundance is an expression of jong, a deep, warm connection and affection that runs through Korean culture. Jong is about more than generosity, it's about creating a sense of belonging and emotional closeness. By constantly replenishing the table, the hostess says, without words, "Stay, you are cared for here." No glass is left empty, no plate untouched, and every guest is made to feel special. Her role is active and demanding, ensuring no guest leaves hungry or unappreciated. She moves with purpose, anticipating needs before they're spoken, and her energy sets the tone for the entire evening. Historically, sharing food was a sign of both wealth and heart, and the woman of the house became the facilitator of this vital ritual. The act of preparing and serving food was a way to show status, but even more, to show love. Even today, women are expected to be gracious hosts, especially during family gatherings. Holidays and celebrations see kitchens bustling with mothers, daughters and grandmothers working side by side, passing down recipes and traditions. In restaurants and bars, ajumas, middle-aged women, extend this warmth, treating customers like family. Their presence is comforting, and their attention to detail makes every meal feel like a homecoming. Their skill in preparing complex dishes and managing the flow of food is immense. Behind the scenes, they orchestrate a symphony of flavors, ensuring every dish arrives hot, fresh, and perfectly timed. The hostess is also the mood setter, keeping the energy high and the conversation lively. Her laughter and stories fill the room, making everyone feel included and at ease. Her emotional labor turns a meal into a memory. The warmth she brings lingers long after the last dish is cleared, leaving guests with a sense of joy and gratitude. In Korea, hospitality is not passive. It's a respected, powerful expression of love and connection. It's a living tradition, woven into the fabric of daily life. As long as you're a guest, you'll want for nothing. The table is always full, and the welcome is always warm. That's why South Korea's spirit of generosity stands out on our list. It's a place where food, friendship, and heartfelt care come together in every meal. Next, we visit a country where hospitality is all about gentle smiles and thoughtful gestures. At number 3, we arrive in Thailand, the land of smiles. Thai hospitality is legendary, built on respect, gentleness, and a desire to make guests happy. Women are often the first to greet guests, offering a graceful "why" and a warm smile that instantly puts visitors at ease. The concept of kreng jai, consideration for others, guides every gesture. A Thai hostess anticipates needs, offering drinks, snacks, and comfort before you even ask. Food presentation is an art, with dishes beautifully arranged as a sign of respect. In formal settings, hostesses are trained professionals, cultural ambassadors fluent in etiquette and social cues. Hospitality here is also a spiritual practice, rooted in Buddhist values of loving-kindness, or metta. During festivals like Songkran, women lead the charge, preparing special foods and ensuring every guest leaves happy. The role is highly respected, seen as embodying grace, consideration, and harmony. In Thailand, women's hospitality is about creating emotional and spiritual well-being, not just physical comfort. Their gentle art of welcome is why Thailand shines on our list. Now, let's explore a country where hospitality is poetry in motion. Number 2 is Vietnam, where hospitality is formal, heartfelt, and poetic. The tea ceremony is central. Inviting someone for tea is a gesture of deep respect. The woman of the house leads the welcome, offering the best seat and preparing tea with meditative grace. Every step, from steeping the tea to serving it with both hands, is a dance of respect and connection. The oldest or most honored guest is served first, setting a tone of deference. Alongside tea, the hostess offers sweets or fruit, ensuring the table is never empty. During festivals like Tet, women prepare special foods and uphold traditions, curating the festive spirit. The concept of du yan, graceful charm, is embodied by the hostess, making guests feel comfortable and valued. These skills are taught from a young age, seen as essential for building strong social bonds. Even in modern cities, the instinct to be a gracious host remains strong. The Vietnamese hostess is a poet, diplomat, and guardian of tradition, turning visits into acts of communion. Her artful hospitality is why Vietnam is our number 2. At number 1, we journey to Mongolia, a land where hospitality is not just a custom, but a law of survival on the endless steppe. Here, the landscape stretches to the horizon, and the people's warmth is as boundless as the plains themselves. In the Jur, the traditional felt home of nomads, the woman is always the first to greet any traveler. No knocking required, no hesitation. The door is open to all, whether friend, stranger, or even a lost wanderer. Her welcome is immediate and unconditional, offering the honored seat in suditsai, the salty milk tea that restores and comforts after a long journey. This simple gesture is a symbol of trust and acceptance, a ritual that connects guest and host. Food follows: dried curds, fresh cream, hearty stews, shared generously, regardless of the family's wealth or the scarcity of supplies. Every meal is a celebration of togetherness, and no one leaves hungry. The woman manages the family's resources with skill and care, her ability to provide a measure of honor and competence. She balances the needs of her family and guests, ensuring everyone is cared for. Guests are never questioned until they've eaten and rested. Comfort comes first, and conversation waits until the guest is at ease. This is a sacred rule of the steppe. The ger is her domain, the center of nomadic life, where she cooks, raises children, and processes food. Every day, she juggles countless tasks, keeping the heart of the home beating strong. Hospitality is woven into daily life, not reserved for special occasions. It is a living tradition, passed down through generations, shaping the rhythm of every day. The hostess also facilitates the exchange of news and stories, vital for survival in the steppe. In a world where isolation can be dangerous, sharing information is as important as sharing food. Her strength and resilience are remarkable. She welcomes strangers in a harsh environment with limited resources, facing the challenges of weather and distance with unwavering resolve. This is hospitality as a lifeline, not a luxury. In Mongolia, to offer shelter and sustenance is to offer survival itself. Even in modern Mongolia, the spirit of the welcoming hostess endures. Whether in a city apartment or a remote ger, the tradition lives on, adapting but never fading. Young girls learn by example, knowing the family's reputation rests on their generosity. They watch, help, and grow into the role, carrying the legacy forward. The Mongolian woman is a protector, provider, and the warm heart of her nation. Her presence is a source of pride and strength for her family and community. Her welcome is as vast as the sky, a tradition that truly deserves celebration, and a reminder that kindness can thrive even in the most challenging places on Earth. We've traveled through 5 cultures, each with its own unique tradition of hospitality, all with women at the heart. From Japan's artistry to Mongolia's life-sustaining generosity, warming a guest is a profound, universal language. These traditions remind us that welcoming a stranger is a powerful act of humanity. The women who uphold these customs are artists, diplomats, and guardians of culture. Have you experienced hospitality like this? Share your stories in the comments. Thanks for joining this journey. Subscribe for more cultural explorations. Until next time, stay curious and be well.